Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 5 of Wynn's Russia Civilization 5 campaign. Now, our continent looks like, well, I don't know what it looked like. It looked like a mixture between a bird and a man wearing a dress, I guess. Like, over here is like, he's got a clipped right wing, and over here it's like a normal wing. It might be a female, you never know. And then down here is just like the dress and like a white like border dress, I guess. You know, like the bottom of the dress is white. Yeah. Anyway. What were we doing? I think in the last episode we researched the wheel and we managed to be able to build roads. Yep, that is indeed what happened. And we got a request from Sidon to build a road there. Now that's not very much a good idea for us, simply because of our gold problem. We only have 1 gold income. We have 5 spent on unit maintenance and 5 spent on building maintenance. So yeah, that's kind of bad. We are going to want to try and increase our faith by enough. Let's see, do we have a temple in here yet? We don't have a temple here yet. Sorry, a shrine. Well, after we've done with the Krepost, we'll build the shrine. And then in 9 turns, when we research optics, we can then send our units on, well, we can send them over the ocean. Not the ocean, over the coast. You know, we can send them on water tiles. In the meantime, though, we're just going to want to build a couple more farms over here, and just, you know, wait. Hopefully no civilization comes from the east to collect this ancient ruins here, because I really want this ancient ruin. And we still haven't met anyone as of 1200 BC, so there's also that. The only people we've met are city-states, really, but they're not really as interesting as other civilizations. Although, it's better than nothing. At least I'm not on this entire continent by myself. I wonder how many continents are there. In fact, how big is the map? Large. Okay, so this map is large. The leader of the Russians in this game, by the way, is somebody called Empress Catherine. I don't actually know what she did, and I feel kind of bad for that, because I very much like Russia. Russia's like one of my favorite civilizations to play as. So I was like a bit split-minded on the whole randoming Russia thing, because I'm like, I like playing as Russia, but I also wanted to play as somebody else. But hey, I'm already like 5 episodes into this thing, so might as well just continue. Okay, so it does look like these barbarians did spawn additional units, so I'm going to try and kill those units first before I move on to the barbarian encampment, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to move into the barbarian encampment and they're going to attack me, and I'm going to lose some health. A Reformation belief added. An unknown civilization has added Reformation belief to their religion, Catholicism. So Catholicism has been founded in 1120 BC, and it's already been reformed. Yeah, you know the whole Catholic Reformation thing that spawned like the Reformed and then the Protestants and so on and so forth. Yeah, that happened in 1120 BC. So yeah, there's something about that doesn't seem right at all. Anyway, we're going to want to kill these... Oh, we can't... Oh, right. Okay, I'll explain what's happened. I moved from the hill down to the snow, and that used up all of my archer's movement points, even though we have the ignore terrain cost perk. The reason why that happened is because we're adjacent to an enemy unit, and enemy units have a zone of control, which is 1 tile extending around the unit. If any units move into the zone of control, then that means that they have to expend all of their movement slots to move into another adjacent tile. That's pretty much what I just did. This tile that I was on was adjacent, and so this tile that I moved into. So there's that. Now I can't actually attack because I ran out of... Ugh, man. Oh well. Anyway, we still have soldiers over here. We're probably going to want to move them into this forest because I can see these barbarians are moving some spearmen into the forest. Probably going to want to do the same thing over here as well. Let's see, we'll be researching optics in 6 turns. How long will it take for us to create a scout in this one here? 3 turns. Okay. So St. Petersburg is basically like my production city. Everything I produce is going to be done in St. Petersburg. It'll be especially useful once we get these silver mines going as well. Not only will we gain extra production from them, but there's also a Pantheon belief, I think, that gives us extra bonuses to silver. Not Silver Wynn, of course, the main character in my Sims 3 campaign and my Magical Diary campaign, but Silver the ore, you know. So let's see, St. Petersburg can now work on that scout that I want, and it's only going to take 2 turns now. That's interesting. Wonder why that changed. Anyway, we're mobilizing into the forest, and these barbarians are probably going to want to attack my Russian archers. If they move there, then I can't move up to here. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, we're getting pearls from Sidon. So that increases our happiness by another 4 points. Oh, so they've actually decided to move back into the encampment. I see. Well, we're going to climb this hill here. Even though it looked like a very small hill, it is still technically a hill. Should provide the same bonus. And we're just going to pummel on these guys from afar. I'm going to send these Russian archers down to eventually reach this barbarian encampment. Now, as for these warriors, we're going to send them into friendly territory to heal up. So, I haven't really explained what these icons up here are. I already told you about some of them, like science, gold. This one here is trade routes, and as you can see, we have 1 out of 2 trade routes available. Oh, we have Pliny has completed his greatest work of the list of the people with the pointiest sticks. Ranks players by military power. We are in 8th place with 69 points. Yep. And the top rated guy is at 1st place with 273 points. Wow. That is probably going to be, I'd imagine, the Huns or the Mongols or the Aztecs or one of those guys that focuses on military. So we now have a Russian scout over here. We can actually improve him right away because of all the buildings that we got, like the Krepos give plus 15 XP. Let's see. Oh, okay, so one building actually increases the level of scouts immediately. That's interesting. We're definitely going to want to take the +1 to visibility range, because that's just essential for scouts. I mean, why do you want to get the plus... The other one was, I think, extra heal per turn, I guess? But if you use your scouts effectively enough, they won't take damage at all, so... Right, shrine. I promised you guys a shrine. Well, I didn't promise anyone a shrine, actually. I just thought it was a good idea to get a shrine. And now we are losing money. Well, we're not gaining any money, which might as well be pretty much the same thing, right? It's always so funny just watching these animations play out. Just like seeing arrows flying and then the guys just falling back and hearing the comical "ah" and things. It's especially funny when you have like one guy on one side and you have like a whole regiment on the other side. It seems like every time a unit gets very low on health, that one guy does so much better. I'll show you guys what I mean when it happens for me. It's not going to happen with archers, of course. There you go, we just killed 2 guys there. And you finished doing that. Okay, go up to here and begin constructing a farm. I myself am noticing a frame rate issue. But, hey. Okay, the Russian caravan is done. Establish a trade route between here and Sidon. That'll give us +4 gold. Oh. Oh? Why are we now losing 2 gold? Really? What? Really? 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 Okay. I have spearmen? What? Why What? Oh, Sidon is militaristic. They've given me a new unit. Well, I'm actually going to sell this guy. Give me an extra 14 gold. So yeah, that would be why my money went down. Sidon gave me an extra unit. In fact, what I might as well want to do is go over to Sidon and say, hey, could you please stop giving me units? It'd be very helpful. Stop spawning units. Thank you. St. Petersburg demands citrus. So, this is... If we get this luxury resource, and yeah, citrus is a luxury resource, it will cause the city to gain the effect We Love the King Day, and that increases the food growth, so that means that our city will grow much better. Why do we still have -2? What? Did... Oh, wait. Huh? What? Why? What just changed? Pretty sure nothing changed. What was it that Moscow was working on? I can't see it. Nothing being built. Nothing here either. Odd. Anyway, we might as well want to get... let's get a library. It'll only take us 2 turns to obtain, and that will increase our science from 13 to... how much? It gives +1 science for every 2 citizens. We have 7 citizens, so that'll be +3 science. Okay, you guys, what do I want you guys to do? Just stay on alert, please. You guys, ooh, you guys can actually move into here. There we go, and we've gained some money for that. So now we don't really need to move these guys further into here. Although it would be beneficial to keep an eye on this area just so that they can't spawn any more barbarians. But they're not really too much of a threat to me over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd get informed by Wellington. I think it's Wellington? Yeah. I'll get informed by Wellington when it does happen. But when the camp does spawn because they'd want to get rid of it. But yeah. We're still losing money. I don't understand what changed. I mean, I saw the thing with Sidon giving us troops, and I got rid of that. Maybe the trade route is less effective?
If the moon shine at full or no.
So we now have optics. This allows us to build the lighthouse, which gives us +1 food from coast and ocean tiles, and also increases production from sea resources within the city. Sea resources are things like fish, crabs, pearls, whales, those types of things. And then a great lighthouse. This is a world wonder. This costs, yeah, it takes 185 production. Lighthouse costs 75, so this is like more than double. But it does give us great merchant point and increases the culture by 1. Also, it gives all military naval units +1 movements and +1 sight, which is absolutely amazing. It's like a great benefit to obtain. And it also provides a free lighthouse, but the most important thing is the fact that we can now embark. Allows land units to embark and cross water tiles. All units which enter friendly territory gain this ability.
The king's might is greater than human, and his arm is very long.
Wow, okay, he must be some sort of freak or something. Anyway, we have got the... we've advanced into the classical era. Now I think we should be able to embark, right? Does it have to be in friendly territory? Oh my god, it has to be in friendly territory. That sucks. Normally I've seen people embark outside of friendly territory, unless maybe that's like another tech along the line. Extend this... allows... no. No. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. But yeah, we're losing even more money now. That seems to be happening quite a lot. I think it's because we're building buildings, and buildings require maintenance. What do we... oh no, it might be our population, I think. No, we don't... of course we don't pay for our population. Anyway, what I want is, because of our financial problems, we'll want to research currency as soon as possible. This just means researching mathematics, which gives us access to the Hanging Gardens, which is quite a nice wonder. It provides +6 food, just flat out +6 food. That's amazing. That increases growth like, yeah, like rabbits, really. So can you guys embark? You guys can't embark. Oh well. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any more land over here on this side of the continent. I am quickly going to check the time. Okay, it's about 15 minutes in. Seems like every time I check the time, it's always around 14-15 minutes. So maybe next time when I think that, oh, what's the time of this video? Maybe I should skip that and then wait until the next one hits me. Anyway, let's see. There's still nothing over here. I'll just send these guys back. You know what, I'll place them in the forest to make sure there's no barbarians that spawn in the forest. St. Petersburg have finished constructing and our money is now down to -5. What can we do now? We could build the Great Lighthouse now. Might want to do that, in fact. There are still... yeah, there's quite a bit of forest around us to explore. Okay, you guys go out over to here, and what are you guys doing? You guys just move up to here. Choose production? Oh, in Moscow, of course. Wow, Moscow still has more production. Let's see, 13 production, this place has 10 production. Wow. Yeah, still +10 production. Wow, okay. We really need to get these the silver mines in. In fact, might as well buy a silver mine, sure. And then, what do I want to do now? Well, we have 3 citizens. Oh, we're already working on that. Okay. So that reduces the time for the Great Lighthouse from 18 turns to 15 turns. Which is better. I mean, it's like 3 more turns less of worrying if another civilization is building it. What do I want to build now? You know what, let's build another caravan. It'll help to get us more money, sure. Unit needs orders. Oh, next turn. Okay, so we'll just wait for this next turn to go by. We're currently the third ranked, no, sorry, the third from bottom in terms of score. But the score doesn't really, I mean, the score is like some sort of indicator of how advanced your civilization is, but it doesn't really like say make you scared of other players. Like for instance, if like the person in last place was the Zulus and the person in top place was say Siam or something like that, I'm pretty sure the Zulus can still destroy Siam. Simply, well, assuming they have their unique units, of course. So we still have this Russian worker doing nothing. Let's have you go and chop down a few forests. And let's end the turn there. Are you guys finished building your farm yet? I think you are. Another pantheon founded. Stone circles +2 faith from quarries. Okay, that's useful for stone and marble rich areas. No longer the ally of Sidon. Oh well, I don't mind. Not really. They're only giving us, what, some iron and some pearls? We're not really having like a happiness problem in our civilization. So let's just begin cutting down the stuff. And let's finally see what, oh. Oh. I see. I might want to retreat as soon as possible. Oh man, that is so bad. My unit is probably gonna die. He can be attacked by 3 different units, and he's at half health right now. Oh man. At least on the plus side, it'll decrease our unit maintenance cost. So yeah, we'll skip to the next turn. We'll probably drop down the leaderboard if our unit dies, but hey, not really much we can do about it. So what is our plan for later on as well? Well, I guess what I want to do is situate myself really well on this continent, make it my home continent, maybe take over Sidon and Wellington, especially Sidon since they have Uluru right next to them. Oh, we have enough faith to found a pantheon. So this is all the options that we can choose from for pantheons. As you can see, that's quite a lot. There's ancestor worship, there's god of open sky, there's +2 science with city with the city connection. But the one that I want is religious idols. This gives us +1 culture and +1 faith for each gold and silver. So these tiles here will give us +1 culture and +1 faith each. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be +5 of each. That is pretty nice. Let's see, +15 production of ancient/classical wonders. That's good for Egypt, but not necessarily good for anyone else. God King. Palace provides +1 to these yields. Ah, man. I don't know. No, that's bad, that's bad. That doesn't grow at all. That's just like a flat +1 to everything. That's not very good for a pantheon, because pantheons stay with you throughout the entire game. So, you know what, let's go for religious idols. Yep. Plus faith from gold and silver. Oh, and our guy didn't die. Ooh, very nice. Oh, but he did take damage. So he might be attacked by those guys there. The archers. Now, as for our scout, well, our scout, we really don't need our scout anymore, do we? You know what, let's just place him down over to here, just to ensure that there's no barbarian encampments. Let's place him on a hill over here or something. Yep, next turn. So, does this actually tell me that Russia has... No, never mind. So, these warriors. What to do with these warriors? We're not really going to need them either. I mean, well, we'll need them eventually in order to take over Sidon, or Sidon, whatever. Let's see, what would be the benefits of taking over Sidon? We get their resources. We get pearls, extra happiness. We get Uluru, which is extra faith. Come on, please don't die, please don't die, please don't... No! You died! Oh, man. That sucks. Ugh, man. Oh well. I probably shouldn't have put myself in a position where I had to rely on the enemy not attacking me in order to survive. But hey. Anyway, now that we have that, I now know what we can do with our scout. We can send him to go and explore. These workers can begin chopping down forest. Are you guys chopping down forest? You are. And you guys are just there in the middle of this forest. Just stay there. Clearing forest has created 13 production for Moscow. That means we have... we'll get a caravan next turn. We now have -2. Oh, right, yeah, that's because our unit died. We're now in... Oh. We were in second to last place, but now we are in third to last place. So let's see, can we establish a trade route? Trade overview. We can get 1.4 from Wellington if we trade from St. Petersburg. So, let's change home city, St. Petersburg. Okay. And then choose production. What do we want to produce in here? I don't really want to build anything here. Maybe... Each source of... Ooh, actually the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus in 13 turns. So yeah, we'll definitely want these guys to continue, like, chopping down forests. Anyway, I think that is the end of the episode. I will leave that here. We are currently on turn 84. The year is 775 BC. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching,